Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do a little bit different video than what I normally do. I want to talk about some things that I want to do to the bike and why I'm a little hesitant to do some of those things. So as many of you know that have been watching this channel for some time, I went to the track not too long ago, actually a little less than 2 weeks from now, and my rear tire, or actually both my tires, my front and my rear, actually got destroyed quite a bit. But as you guys can see, it is actually wearing down because of the hot pavement outside. You get on that pavement out there and it's just going to eat away at it. It's pretty much destroying it as long as I was leaning the bike back and forth, not riding too fast, nothing like that. So it's kind of eating it away. I also could just take a file and clean it off if I really wanted to. And the tread is actually still very good on these tires. And the reason that I bring that up is because I did go out and buy some Pirellis. Now, I got some Pirelli Rosso 3 tires here. We're just going to bring it out in the light so you guys can get a good look at these babies. Okay, here we go. And these babies are sweet, right? But it just kind of sucks that, you know, I have these beautiful tires. I have a front one also to put on my baby, but I don't put them on because, well, there's still some good tread, as I said a second ago, on the bike. And I really hate fixing something that isn't broke. You know what I mean? Like, I almost want to keep these babies just for a good while longer before I put them on. They're exact right size. And something that I really like about the Pirelli tires compared to the street tires that I have on my bike right now is that if you guys look at the top of it, how it's kind of dome shaped, this is really, really good, especially for the track. Now, these are street/track tires, more or less. But this is actually really good because you can actually, it's a lot easier to lean the bike over faster. And on top of that, you actually get a lot more grip because you have more of an angle on your tire as it's sitting on the side. So this is actually really, really handy. So I'm really excited to slap these things on in the future, but I think that I'm going to hold off and I'm just going to wait a while before I do because I just think the tires on this thing are just fine for the moment. We're just going to go ahead and deal with it and stick with it. So let me go ahead and put this thing back, right? By the way, guys, if you notice here, I also have what's called an Abbey Skylift, right? I'm going to go ahead and move my jacket for you guys and slap this on. Oh, crap. That's definitely what we didn't want to do, right? Sorry about that. Put this over here. All right, just junk everywhere lying around, okay? Pick up that here. There we go. All right, but we have an Abbey Skylift here. And this is what I use to jack my bike up here. This is a little different, something that I bought from the UK. Actually ordered it. Pretty awesome. So if you guys ever want to see a video about the Abbey Skylift, I'll be happy to show you guys. It's pretty cool the way this thing works and the way it jacks up your bike. And I can show you the safest way to use this thing because you can tip your bike over very, very easy. Oh, my hands just got dirty from picking up that stuff. But your bike can tip over very, very easy when you're unloading this thing, when you're unloading your bike off of that thing. But I found a way to do it very, very simply and easily and never having to worry about it falling over ever again. So another thing that I can do to my bike that I already have ordered for it is actually change the fairings. I have a full-blown monster fairing kit right here, a whole fairing kit for this baby. It's a little dusty right now, guys, but you can take a look at this thing, right? Oh, look at that. And it's pretty much the same color as what the bike is right now, if you take a look at it, right? It does look, I mean, I think because maybe it's just a little dirty and it's just brand new paint, maybe a little shade, maybe a slight difference, but boy, it is close. Isn't that pretty, man? Look at that color. God almighty, that's gorgeous. Woo! But I have an entire, like, every plastic piece on this bike I have in that box. Every plastic piece on it, right? The whole front cowl, everything, right? The whole body. So it's going to look like a brand new machine whenever I slap these on. But I don't really want to put them on just yet. I'm kind of waiting. Actually, what I really want to do is like the parts that need to be changed. For example, like this part right here, this needs to be changed. It's cracked. This is why I bought the fairing kit, because I want to replace this. You have to replace the whole front cowl in order to change that. So that's something I definitely want to do. But the tank and the rear cowl and all is fine. I really don't need to change any of those. And since this color is so close, I think I could get away with just changing a little bit. And just if I ever have an accident in the future, and maybe I scratch up the tank or scratch up the rear end, well, then I'll still have brand new pieces that I can actually slap on the bike. So that is something I'm actually considering, is just changing some of the pieces on the bike. I also want to, I have these side panels here, these side panels, and these are carbon fiber covered. They're not carbon fiber, they're covered in carbon fiber or carbon fiber wrap. And I'm trying to find a place that will do the new ones I got, also carbon fiber them, because I really like the way this looks. I really want to get them carbon fiber. You can see this is kind of peeling up, looking like dog crap. And I have this piece also, so I want to get the new one carbon fibered also before I slap it on. So that's something I'm kind of waiting on as well to do. And then I got another little project that I can do yet, which is slapping on a 520 conversion kit. So this is actually pretty cool, guys. So here, this is a Vortex 520 conversion kit. And this is something I will do, but this here on a CBR600RR 2006 model, like mine here, and I believe pretty much all the models, the front tooth is actually 16 teeth. This one is 15 teeth. So we drop it one tooth in the front, and then the rear sprocket here is actually 45 teeth on this baby. This is a steel sprocket. I didn't want to go with aluminum because I do a lot of street riding as well as every once in a while getting on a track. So I went with the steel because honestly, unless I'm racing all the time on a track, I just don't see the point in having aluminum. But if you want to get one, you can, but you need to be very, very careful when you're installing those things because you can get a lot of wear on them. However, this is 45 teeth, and stock on these bikes is actually 43 teeth. So it'll be up 2 teeth in the back, lowered 1 tooth in the front. And what that would actually do is give it a little bit more mid and low range torque, which is really what I want. I also have a brand new gold chain for this baby. So I got a lot of little projects that I can do on this thing, right? You know, I can change the fairings, I can change the sprockets, I can change the tires on this baby, talk about what those are like. But again, I really, the tire thing I definitely want to wait on because again, guys, the tread is still really good. I mean, the tread is still very good on these things. It just doesn't look, because of the way this looks here, it just looks like it's bad, but trust me, it's not, man. Look at how deep that tread is, man. It's just, look at how deep that is. They just don't need to be changed, right? They don't. Now, the front tire, you can make an argument for. The front tire, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll kind of get a close-up look here. But it's still fairly deep. It's not too bad, right? I mean, if you take a penny and you put a penny in there, it's going to be to the head of that penny, which is kind of like, you know, what you go by, the penny rule as far as changing your tires. And so, like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I really need to change it. So I think the first project that I'll tackle is the sprocket kit. I think that's going to be the first project that I tackle. Maybe do an installation video for you guys and show you how to change your chain and sprocket and give that a go. I even bought a kit. I even bought a nice chain kit here. Let me show you guys. The Moto Pro kit here. And I think that you guys will find this pretty interesting. This was about $100 for this thing. The 520 conversion kit's about $180. The tires are about $314, I believe is what they cost. And the full Monster fairing kit was around $650, but it was really nice that I could actually get the exact same colors, the same paint scheme, everything is what's originally, well, not originally, but which is on this bike already. So let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see first. I think I'm probably going to go with the 520 conversion kit first and just try to tackle that job. But again, kind of like what I said with the tires earlier, the chain, let me kind of get in here and show you guys. But honestly, the chain and sprocket on this thing are actually, I mean, if you guys can see right in here, the teeth on this sprocket are actually still in really, really good shape. And I've already taken the front cover off before. I took the front cover off. I took this cover off right here and looked at the front sprocket, and man, it looks amazing. The teeth on that thing look gorgeous. And the chain itself actually is in pretty decent shape, right? It's not perfect, but it's in pretty damn good shape. I take really good care of this thing. I keep her good and lubed up every 500 miles. I always clean my chain and lube it up and so on. And I don't know, it's like, you know, I always have this attitude, if it isn't broke, don't fix it, right? And that's kind of the thing. So, I mean, maybe I'll just do the fairings because that actually does need to get done. That actually does get the need done. I really want to change this. I want to put the underbellies back on this baby. And I want to change that front, which I don't know what kind of pain in the butt that is. I have never seen a video of anyone taking off the front cowl. I've seen everybody do the whole rear. All the rest of the fairings is super easy. But I've never seen anyone show how to take one of these off and put them back on. So I thought maybe that would be a good little video just to show you guys at least that much, the portion of it, because really the tank cover and the rear cowl and honestly, guys, all that stuff is super, super easy. This, I think, is the biggest pain in the butt, is this front cowl, because you got to take all your lights out. You don't have to take these out, but you got to take this little piece out here because the wires is going to be connected all in there. And not a massive deal, but, you know, it can be a little annoying. You got to take up your turn signal lights and all, but they just unplug. It's not really a big deal either. So I'm not really sure how difficult that will be, but I do want to change the front fairings because, as you guys can see, we got some rigging jobs going on here. We got some zip ties, which I don't like at all. It looks like total dog crap, but unfortunately that's what I did. I also have a whole new rivet kit, or not rivet kit, but bolt kit and kits for the bike. I got a whole, all brand new bolts for it and so on. So that way, whenever I put in the new fairings, I'll have all new pieces to plug into here and make her look nice and pretty. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know what you think you would like to see, or what you think I should do first. Again, I think the fairings is probably the way to go, but I mean, I even have a steering damper that I can put on the top of this thing if I really want to. I got a brand new steering damper I can install on this baby, but I don't really want to because, well, I like my camera holder. I mean, I like my phone holder here, right? I like my Quad Pro here, so or my Quad Lock, right? I really like this thing. I like being able to put my phone here. It's really nice, especially with my radar detector, because I have them Bluetooth connected, and it's really easy for me to see my speed limit and all that, because when I change that go to a 520 conversion chain kit, the speedometer is not going to be right. That speedometer is going to be off. There is a piece you can buy to change it, but I mean, my radar detector is GPS connected. It actually shows me how fast I'm actually going. So I mean, honestly, the way I got this thing set up, I can see it easily, and I think I'd prefer to go down that road. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see first. I mean, really, I'm just kind of making this video just to give you guys some ideas about what I can do for some future videos for the channel. And I'd just like to get your input as far as what you would like to see next. So guys, again, hope you're all having a great one, man. Let me know what you all think, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody. Take care.